Okay. In today's lecture, we are going to have theoretical part and practical part. Okay. For the theoretical part, we are going to go through it during the lecture. Okay. I'll explain to you the theoretical part, but for the practical part, we have to use engineering tools. Okay. In this task, you have to represent 3D models in 3D views using 2D like sheet or 2D paper. In this example, board. Okay. So I can look to the 3D object in 3D views using only paper or 2D in 2D. How to do this? We have to understand that we have 3 types of views. First one called isometric. Isometric. This isometric view, you have to align 2 sides of the object, like the right side view, the front view, and the right side view, into 2 angles, equal angles. This angle and this angle has to be 30 degree. 30 degree. And also, you have to maintain the parallelism. The parallelism, like this. See, this line is vertical. So this is with this line, with this line, with this line, with this line, they are parallel. Okay, these lines on this side, 30 degree, parallel with this one, parallel with this one, parallel with this one, parallel with this one. They are all making 30 degree to the right. Okay, and we have other lines that make 30 degree to the other side, like this, 30, 30, 30, 30, and 30, starting from here. So if you put the protractor, open 30 and 30. So this is called isometric view. Okay? This drawing, there's another drawing called oblique view, like this one. Oblique view. What's the difference between isometric view and oblique view? In oblique view, I should assume or draw one side like this. We call this from here front view. This is right side and this is top. I should draw the front view in 2D, in 2 dimensions. I don't have 3D. See, this view is what? What you can see about these lines? They are 2D, and what they are parallel to us. So
yes.
When you look like this, they are parallel. No angles. Okay, these are parallel to you, no angles. Okay, so where's the angle come from? To the right side of you, from here. I should use 45 degree angle, like this. 45 degree, only for one side, the right side. Okay, all the angles should be what? Parallel also, see? 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, all here with arrows. As you can see, they are parallel, 45. Okay? And I have to remember that all the horizontal lines are straight. See, straight, 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 straight. All the vertical lines are vertical, 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 vertical. See, in the Z direction, vertical, 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 parallel. So I have parallelism, relationship, parallelism, relationship. This called oblique, this called isometric. Okay? For this lecture, you have another view. You have to use another view, which is called perspective view. The perspective view, okay, is based on how you look to the object. You have an object, and how you are looking to this object. Are you looking to the object from this side, from this side, from this side? As an example, I will draw for you this one in perspective view. Okay. First, how many conditions for perspective we have? We have 3 conditions. We have 1 point perspective. We have 2 points perspective. We have 3 point perspective. Okay, let's start with 1 point perspective. How to draw with 1 point perspective? I'll draw an object like this. 2D. 2D. Just 2D like this one. Then I will choose a location. It's up to you. You choose a location for the point. As an example here, 1 point perspective. And then you have to use a ruler and you have to match, connect. See, like this. To all the vertex. See the vertex? Like this. Okay? After you match, you have to decide the thickness from here to here. What's the thickness? For in this case, I will assume it to be here. Okay. Now you have to draw vertical lines and horizontal and vertical and horizontal. So I draw this one based on perspective view. Okay? But this is called 1 point perspective. 1 point perspective. See? Can I draw the same drawing using 2 points of perspective? I can. Okay? How I perform this task? Draw 1, 1. The location for the points, is it important? It's not really important. But by experience, if I give you something for you in the exam or task like this, I will draw the point for you. Okay? Try to be horizontal like this. The location of the point, try to be horizontal. Okay? I'll draw it here. 1 here, 1 here. Okay? The third point will be here. Okay? See what I will do. I'll try to connect, to match each point to right and left. Okay? Now look at me. I will draw vertical line. Okay. So based on the points here, 1, 2, 9, 12, like this. This point here is representing which number? 1. So I will draw 2 here. Okay? See, once you select a point, now you have to match to the right and to the left, like this, see? Right and left. Okay? Now I have to choose 7 and 8. For your opinion, I just want to ask you, this drawing is based on assumption, not based on measurement. Where do you think the location of 7 and 8? Do you think I should draw the line here, or here, or here? For me, I will choose the first one. Let's put the first one here. The first one. Why? Because I want to make the depth less in dimension than width. I want to make it to appear less. Okay, so I will choose this one. Okay, ignore these two. Now you have point number 7, and for point number 8, all you have to do is to connect it to the end. We said connect right and connect left, yeah? Okay. Now for point number, this one, 15. Where do you think the location? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? This one will be far. This one will be close. I will choose this one. Okay, because as I said before, I will try to make this one, see this line here, arrow? I will try to make this more than this one. اللي هو width with depth. We have 2 dimensions and we have height. In the next coming lecture, we will explain this depth, width, and height. So width and depth and height. I want the width to be more than, so I will choose this point. Okay? Which is 14 and 15. So this is 15, this is 14. At the point 14, you have to match here and match here. Okay? Now, point number 9. Where do you think the location point number 9? So, in the middle? So you have to connect like this, see? Now we have point number 9 and point number what? 10. See, this is 9 and this is what? 10. Is it clear? 9 and 10? So, this is 12 and this is 11. See? Do like this. Do like this. Okay. This one. we have this one 12, and this one 11. By just do like this, see? You have to intersect. So this is our shape. Okay, if you want to add these details, just try from here, choose a distance, and you have to connect like this also. From here, connect also to the end, like this. So this is called perspective view. But as I said before, this is using 2-point perspective. If you want to draw the same drawing using 3-point perspective, you have to use the third point here, and you have to align the vertical lines. If you notice here, this is important. How you can check your work, is it correct or not correct? You have to do like this, see? Is this line, if you extend this line, will reach to this point? Yes. If you extend this line? Yes. If you extend this line? Yes. If you extend this line on this edge? Yes. What about this one? This one, this one, this one. The same. But I want you to focus here. See here? This one. What happened to these lines? Are what? Parallel. So, because they are not matching to the third point of perspective. So the third point of perspective here, you have to connect it like this, see? And here like this, here like this, here like this. So the shape, the new shape will be like this. Like this. Okay. So all the sides are now referred to a point. All the sides of the object refer to a point, whether it's on the right, on the left, or in the bottom. So this calls third point of perspective. Okay. This example has done to you, and you are required to do it on the task here. Okay. This is the task for today. This one and this one. But before we draw this one, I want to show you how to draw it in practical. So I will draw for you the basic for this one. Okay? Who wants to take picture for this one and this one before I erase them? Okay, if you want, you can. If you want, you can come here and take picture for two of them, because this is your task. There's just one correction I will make. For this one here, for this one, when you draw it, you have to draw it like this. See? Try to make it correct as possible, like this. And from a point here, you have to draw it with 30 degrees. So this one has to be like this. And here, 30 degrees, so I have to be like this.
صورت التين؟
Okay? Okay, have you done? Okay. I will show you how to draw isometric view step by step. Okay? How to draw oblique view step by step. Okay? One more time. I want to draw isometric view. One more time. What are the conditions for isometric view? We said we have to keep the lines what?
Parallel.
Parallel, number one. Number two, which angle we have to draw?
30 degrees from right, 30 degrees.
Bravo, bravo. Okay, so let's start with simple object, okay? If I have object like this. Okay? Just box. And I want to draw this box in isometric view. Okay, how to do this task? See, I will do like this. I will draw a line. Okay, horizontal line like this. at a certain point, I should choose vertical line. One might ask me, what the location of this middle point, where do you think it should be? Close here, close here, close here. The answer will be, you have to make sure that you have to keep this distance less than this. So if you keep this here, it will be better. Because I want to keep this more than this value. Okay? Now look at me, what I will do. I will use the protractor, put it in the middle. See, this is 30. And this is 30. Clear? Okay. Now I will match like this, connect, see? 30 with 30, like this. I will connect. Is it clear until now?
Yes.
We are still in the basic. See, as I will keep saying, why we call this 3 dimensions? Because we only have 3 axes. اللي هو on the right side here, for the left side, and for the vertical. So whenever you see lines like this, even here, they should follow this line. Whenever you see lines like this, they should follow this line. Whenever you see lines like this, they should follow this one. One of the mistakes I found with the students, when they want to draw the end of this line here, they draw it like this. No, you have to keep it parallel to this one. See? If you draw it like this, it will be better. Vertical. If you draw like this or like this, it will be a mistake. Okay? So only we have 3 type of angles. Either right, 30 degree, left, 30 degree, or vertical. You don't have 45, 60, 20. You don't have. Okay? So, I will draw this one. As I said, I have width, depth, and height. As you can notice, this depth is less than height. So, if I choose, this is up to you. Maybe I will not give you in the exam dimensions. I will ask you to draw this shape based on your side, your assumption. See, look at this one. Okay? So in this case, I will decide to make the depth up to here. So, who can tell me what's the angle of this line here? Should be what? Vertical, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I will put here the height. I will decide to end the height here. I should use what? Protractor. Put it here. 30 degree. 30 degree. Now, connect. See? I will connect. Here. I will connect. Here. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now I will decide about the width. What's the measurement of the width? Should I end it here? Should I end it here? Or here? Okay? See this one? Vertical. Until I intersect with this one. Okay. Now who can tell me to continue, in order to continue? I have intersection, I have intersection, I have intersection. What else I should, what's the next step? What do you think?
The next person.
So, try to close it.
Yes.
Okay, so from this point, should I go right or left?
Left.
Left. From this point,
Right.
right. What's the angle? شفت كيف؟ So by understanding this technique, you will be able to complete it. خلاص. 30. 30. Okay? Match and match. That's it. You finished the basic. Okay, but you will tell me, in our exam, the shape is a little bit complicated. I will tell you yes, but it started with, assume that you are starting with cube like this. It started with cube. So can I do this here? Yes, of course. Look to your drawing. Okay. I will do like this, see? I will draw vertical. Is the line in the middle? I will look. Yes, in the middle. Okay. I will draw in the middle, approximately in the middle, like this. Okay. From here, Where do you think I should go, right or left? Right. What's the angle? Okay, huh? Like this. 30. Connect. Okay, look back to your drawing. I should make this one. Is this in the middle? Maybe this one is less than middle. It's not in the middle. So I will not put the line here. I will choose the line to be here. Okay, from this point, where should I go, right or left? Huh? Yeah, someone said both, صح? شوف, you have to go right and left, because you have part of the object here and part of the object here. Okay? So now, if you still remember the numbers, or you can create your own numbers, see? Forget about this one. You can, if you want, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? I have from here to here 1, 2, I have 3, 4. I don't need this one, keep it. I have here 7, I have here 8, I have here 10, I have here 9, I have here 6, I have here 5. So I need from here to go to the right and from here to go to the left. So I will make them intersect. Okay? So like this. Just protractor, put it here, 30 degree, connect. From here, 30 degree, connect. You get a new point of intersection. Match it here. Here's the drawing. If you draw this in thin line, it will be better, because later you can erase them if you don't need. Okay? Or keep it, but if it should be thin. Don't use thick lines like this. See, now I created this drawing. Whatever the shape is, even if the shape is like this, see? I will do it like this, see? And I will follow. Yani, it's start with basic. Okay? Don't just get confused about the shape. Oh, it look complicated like this. They are all simple. Okay? By the way, sometimes you look to the walls, art like this, you see graffiti type of art. Can you see this? They draw letters sometimes in 3 dimensions like this. It's all like this. See? مثلا. High. See? If you have like this, high horizontal, high 30 degree, 30 degree. Okay? 30 degree, 30 degree. High number 8, letter H. See? H. Just by know the basic, you can draw better than them. Okay? You can add another letter here or here. Okay, like this, مثلا U, as an example for my name. See? Isometric. This is called isometric because they know the angle. If you just maintain the angle 30 degree, 30 degree, 30, and the vertical lines, خلاص, you'll be able to do it. Okay, now let's do the same shape in oblique view. Who can tell me what will be the starting for me in oblique view? So let's say this is isometric. What's the angle? Okay, now I will move to oblique view. I'll draw it here in oblique, okay? Who can tell me what are the conditions for oblique view?
Let's draw it.
Just draw the object in 2D. Okay, this face in front of you in 2D, like this, see? Bring like this roller, draw like this. Okay, You can start with cube also, like this. It will be much easier, like this, or rectangle. Okay? Then at the point, at the intersections, if you can notice here, you have point, vertex, you have vertex, you have vertex. From all these vertex, what's the angle I should go?
45.
Yes, for the oblique, you don't have to use 30. The angle now has been changed. You have to use 30 degree. Okay, like this. 45. See? 45. 45. 45. Connect. 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 Okay? Now you decide, where should I end this object? Should I end it here? Should I end it here? Should I end it here? The second one. Because the object, the depth of the object is less than width. Okay? So at this point, draw what? Vertical. Until you reach here. Until you reach here. From here, where to go? Angle or straight or what?
Angle 45 to the left.
Yes, you remember when we said we have to maintain parallelism? So this line has to keep the parallelism with other line. See? Like this. You have to go straight. From here to the end. Okay. If my drawing is not precise, try to do it more better, huh? Like this one. Now we finish the main boundary of the box. Now you remember you start to cut. Okay, come on here. We said this one is not in the middle. So if this is the middle, it has to be less than the middle. You remember? So we have to go horizontal. And from here, what?
45.
45 degree. Like this. Okay, from here it's in the middle. Okay, so in the middle. From here 45 degree. Okay, 45 degree. From here intersection, extended. Okay, extend. From here vertical. Like this. From here 45 degree. Okay. So here you get your object. Okay? Don't forget here we have, in your task you have this cut. This cut you have to go the same distance from here and from here, the same distance. And also make the same distance from the top. Okay, vertical, vertical, 30 degree for the isometric. For here, horizontal, vertical, vertical, and what's the angle?
45.
45. And this has to be like this. And this has to be parallel, like this. Okay? This is isometric and oblique. This is part of the lecture today. Okay, the other part of the lecture, as I said, theoretical part. We will go through it just within 5 minutes. But do you have any question about these? Because you are going to do it today, during the lab. So what are the questions? Ask whatever you want. Just what do you think? What you have in your mind? What's that? What are the angles? What do you? Any questions?
So can we draw, like, for example, we draw all the intersection points. For example, the last one here in the left corner down. Can we draw it also?
This one?
Yeah.
Draw it where?
Yani, a line.
Here?
Yes.
Like this?
No, I mean line to the end. Like,
Line here to the end?
yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, something.
You will get wireframe appearance. But I think it should be here. I think it should be like this, somewhere here. You will get wireframe. Yes, you can. نجرب. If you want to make it precise, نجرب. تعال شوف كيف بيطلع شكله. You have to do like this. Come here and 45 degree. Come here and extend the line. Okay? And that's it. That's it. لأنه هاي line, this line should be horizontal until this one.
Yes.
Okay, from the back like this. وهاي should be connected here. Okay, it's okay, you can. Any question? Isometric, oblique?
No.
Okay, as I said before, this could be any shape. Maybe I will give you shape like this in the exam. And here, the rest of it. Maybe I will give you something like this, because there are a lot of shapes. I have freedom, see? I can do whatever I want, because you know the rules. This U, like this U. Maybe S shape. You have to keep this 30, this 30, this 30, this 30, this 30, 30, 30, 30, and so on. Okay? So it's all about maintaining the angle. Maintaining the angle. Okay? For this drawing that you are going to do, it's like look like U shape, as I drew it for you earlier. It has to be starting like this, 2D, like this, 2D, vertical. You have to maintain. انتبهوا. Sometimes I don't give dimensions, but I need from you to maintain the ratio. Okay, what's the ratio mean?
Means like it's the size you should be almost.
أيوة, consistent like this, the size. يعني, as an example, look at me here. We'll erase this one. If I give you to draw this one, this one should not be equal to this one. And this one should not be equal to this one. For me, this is a shape, this is a shape, this is a shape. مش not for me only, for everyone in the world. لأنه مثلا if you look to this as a building, or as an object, or as a part in the car you want to fix, this one is different from this, from this. Okay, about the thickness. This thickness is different from this thickness. It's different from this thickness. ما بخوفكم. I'm just trying to show you that when you are drawing, you have to maintain. I should keep the thickness because I am doing this since long time. I can do it easily, but for you have to focus like this. In the U, don't give me something like this. This is wrong. See, only small change, but it's make it wrong. This and this one and this one has to be equal, like this. And don't make it like this, see? Now you fix this one and you make it run down. So you have to keep them all the same. Once you finish from this part, see, I will solve for you this one, okay? I will solve. Once you finish from this one, 2D, try to keep this on the same line. From here, which angle we have to go? 45, because this is oblique view. Okay, like this, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. Okay? Now we have to decide where should I end the object. Where I end the object. Okay? You have to end the object as an example here. Okay, draw vertical and draw horizontal. And خلاص. This one is an extra lines. Now still the object has U shape also from the side. How to do this? Okay? So you have to do like this. Start here to make, as an example, one line, and start here to make another line. So once you created these two lines and make them extend 45, extend until here, vertical, 45, this object is ready. But also, see, high, it has to be here. This was where the time when you have to erase, make modification. Yani if you get the roller and you do like this should not be exceed this point. then all of them, they should be 45 degree in parallel, like this, see? So you have to erase, make new line like this, make a new line like this, erase, 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 like this, make like this. Is it clear? Hide part outside, hide to the side, and so on. Okay, it's oblique. Now let's move to the picture of today.